celebrating breast cancer. And I have a very special guest, sister, someone that I've loved and that's just taken me under her wing since the first day that she met me. And I really do love you, and I appreciate everything that you do. You are my strength. In times in which, I'm not gonna make you cry, but in times in which I just felt like I can't go on, I just think of that one person I know that just, despite everything that she's been through, she continues to move on and do what God has called her to do with a smile on her face. So before I bring her up, I'm gonna give you a little brief background on breast cancer in itself. Grandmother, daughter, sister, aunt, niece, mother, and in some cases, our grandfathers, sons, brothers, uncles, nephews, and fathers. What is it that I'm referring to? Well, it's cancer. Breast cancer, to be exact. Breast cancer is the second leading cause of death within the United States that affects both men and women. This year alone, over 230,000 women and 2,100 men have been diagnosed with breast cancer within the United States. However, there has been an estimated 1.6 million new cases of breast cancer that have occurred among women worldwide since last year. Men are less than 1% of the cases of breast cancer detected. However, 1 in 8 women will detect breast cancer during their lifetime. Breast cancer is a malignant tumor or collection of cancer cells found in the glandular tissue of the breast. These tumors contain cells that divide and grow without order. The cells will invade and take over nearby tissues and spread to other organs by traveling through the body's bloodstream and lymphatic system. There are various warning signs of breast cancer which would help in early detection. Some of these will be hard knots or lumps under your underarms, change in size or shape of the breast, or in other cases, a small pain in your breast area that just won't go away. There are also 3 steps that you can take to finding breast cancer early. One will be that of mammograms, which most women starting at the age of 40 should have already had done or in the process of getting done. The second one will be breast exams done by your doctors, which typically begin around the age 20. Then lastly, it will be your self-breast exam. This is the easiest thing that you can do when you're in the shower, ladies, or even gentlemen. Checking for different knots and things that you feel that are abnormal to you. Currently, at this present time, there is no concrete answer as to how breast cancer is caused, nor is there a cure for the disease. Prevention is the most important part of the puzzle to help aid in breast cancer. And remember, it is extremely important to get better knowledge on the disease. Stop being afraid and get yourselves tested. And without further ado, I welcome my sister, Miss Lashundria Dansby-Smith, to the stage.
I thought you was going to make me cry. Come here, brother. Thank you, Pastor, for allowing me to speak today to your members. First, I want to say, fear is not the answer. God has not given us the spirit of fear. So if you feel like, I'm afraid to go and get this mammogram because I'm afraid of what it might say, then you too give the devil the victory over you. So don't be afraid, because it is what it is. We won't say the word, I have cancer. That's what, the worst thing we can hear when we go and find out. But what we can find out is that, oh, I have cancer, but I can be saved. So if you don't go and get help and seek help and see what's going on in your body, you know your body better than anybody else. So if you don't go and get the help, then you too are giving the devil the victory over your life. I was diagnosed at 32. They said, no, it's something, nothing big, probably just a lump. I said, I know my body. They said, well, okay, like a lot of us, get laid off, don't have insurance, got to find a place you can go that you don't have to pay an arm and a leg. They said, come on down here, we'll do your test for $30, but I'm sure it's nothing. The lady said, oh, well, I'm not sure about that. Let's send you over for a mammogram. Went over for the mammogram. She said, oh, I'm not sure about that. Let's do a biopsy. 5 days later, yeah, you have cancer. Oh, okay. So they said, what you gonna do about that? I said, well, what's the next step? They said, well, chemotherapy. I said, well, let's do it. So you can't be afraid. Yeah, your hair gonna fall out. Yeah, you might be a little sick. But the answer is, if you detect it early, we can fight it. And we can fight it. We can beat it. We can overcome it. We can strive through it. We can hold each other up. We can lift each other up. We can carry each other through it. We can do all of those things. But only you can go get tested. Okay? I can't make you. I can go with you. If you want to call me, I'm more than available. I'm men, women, whoever. It don't matter. If you call me and say, I just need somebody to hold me up, I'll be that person. I don't mind. But I don't want you to be afraid. They say mammograms hurt. They don't hurt. They scare us into thinking, oh no, they're going to smush you down, they're going to turn you this way, they're going to do you, they're going to flip you. It don't hurt. It don't at all. So don't be afraid of that. Another thing is your self-exams. I have some pamphlets and stuff that I'm going to pass out to all of you, men and women. Hang it up in your shower. It shows you how to do your self-exam. I noticed mine not first. You can too. Don't be afraid. Monthly exams, sometimes you might just be walking around and you just, know your body. Don't be afraid, people. You sit here and you're doing this, and people wondering what you're doing, you say, baby, I'm just checking, honey. Every now and then I just have to check. I just have to know. Do what you have to do for you so that you can be comfortable. Another thing is, after I was diagnosed, I came into remission in November of last year. So I was doing good. And then the devil saw fit to see himself again in my life, and it's just another test for my testimony. Because then they said, oh, now you have stage 4 breast cancer. It has attached itself to your lungs. So I was in the hospital for a week. They started chemo again. I had chemo Thursday, believe it or not. I just had my chemo. And I'm here speaking to you, and I feel good. I feel fine. I continue to move, and when I'm sick, I'm sick. Now I have my good days and I have my bad days. But my good days outweighs my bad because I'm here. And I'm here to educate you all and with your uncle, sister, brother, auntie, cousin, whoever. But just be aware that it's here, and we have to get the control back. And we don't get the control if we don't seek help. So seek help, everybody. I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for having me.